Hi everyone, it's Amber from The Sensible Mama. It's 5 Ways Wednesday, and today I'm going to be showing you 5 ways to use the reusable, recyclable tins from Welly Kit. If you've not heard of Welly Kit before, they are a brand that provides bandages and first aid supplies for little kids. They are all packaged in these really cute collectible little tins, and I've had a lot of people ask me to give suggestions of how to use these tins once all of the band-aids are used up. So that's what we're gonna do today. So let's just go ahead and jump right in. This is the kit for handy bandies. Handy bandies are super cute. They are fabric bandages that are made for all of the little bendy bits that your kids tend to damage the most, like their fingers and their toes and their little elbows and knees. So that's just a great product to begin with. I highly recommend checking out the handy bandies, but today I've obviously got this packed up a little bit differently. This is as a tiny little art supply kit, and you'll find in this video that it's hard to fit a lot of things inside something that is so small. So a lot of the things I'm going to show you today are related to art, but I think that's cool. I have a 5-year-old and a 3-year-old, and I just kind of feel like this is appropriate. So one of the first things I have in here is just a couple of sheets of paper from the Welly sketch pad. I just ripped out the perforated edge within the sketchbook and pulled it out and folded it up and put it in here. And then sitting down inside, I have the different sets of mini scented highlighters from Welly. First, I have the pastel kit. These are designed to look like cute little bears. And then I have the monster kit, which is neon, and this is designed to look like little monsters. Of note, these do fit inside of the Limea brand coin purse and the Jujube coin purse, which is really cool. But if you're wanting to carry both and put a few little sheets of paper in there for your kiddos, this actually works super well. It closes up nicely, and you can just stick it inside of your diaper bag. This one is the package that contains the waterproof bandages. I highly recommend purchasing these during the summer when you're at the lake or the pool or the beach, because kids do get ouchies when in the summer months, just like they do in the winter months, and you want to make sure that those bandages are actually going to stay on when they're in the water. These are also great, like, to pop on there when kids are having bath time or whatever, just to keep those boo-boos really safe. But today I have these packed up in a way that I think is really cool. This is again a product by Welly, and I'm going to hold this up so that these don't fall out. This is the entire set of the 6-pack of the Welly Chunkies paint sticks. Now, my children are obsessed with these for many reasons. They are awesome for just doing regular art, so sitting down with some paper and a sketch pad. As you can see here, it kind of looks like a crayon, but it's actually a pastel paint stick. But to be honest with you, as much as my kids love this for just day-to-day kind of art play, we use these the most in the bathtub. These actually do not stain any surfaces that I've tried so far, whether that be the actual bathtub, like the porcelain, or the grout around the bathtub. They're just incredible in that way. My kids have been able to draw all over any surface in the home, including their own faces, and not had any problem with this coming off. This little pack comes in just a cardboard box, right? Not the best, most efficient way to carry these around. So I love putting these in here because it keeps them nice and protected, and it's just easy to toss in the diaper bag and go. This one you guys may laugh at, but it is what it is. I want you to have lots of diverse ideas for how to use these. This is one of my favorite tins from Welly Kit, obviously because of the ice cream. It is just so cute. This contains just bravery bandages. Each one of these, the bravery bandage kits, comes with a thematic set of bandages. So this one in particular has ice cream and fudge and cherries and that kind of stuff printed on the bandages. We also have ones that have little monsters on them and pets and anything you could think of. But in this set today, I just have packed for me Planters mixed nuts. And you know what? Like, sometimes I'm like, this is not a good thing to show in a video. This is something anyone would have thought of. But I found sometimes the things that I'm the most likely to be like, oh, I shouldn't, that's a silly thing to show. That's the thing that people are like, oh my gosh, that's genius. So I want to show you. What I kind of like about this is if you are doing any type of dieting or just trying to measure and weigh your food and things like that, you can pre-measure out how many of any food, but it works particularly well with peanuts, how many you can have in a serving, and go ahead and put it in here. That way they don't get crushed, which for me, that was what finally brought me over the edge to show you this, is that your nuts don't get crushed in this tin. But also, it's just a really great way to keep them on you. Now, downside, it will do that. But I do think this is kind of a cool way, whether you want to carry nuts, or I think grapes or blueberries would be a great choice in here, little crackers and whatnot. It actually makes a pretty cute little snack container. Okay, this next one, I know not everyone is going to be a fan of. I usually take a little bit of heat whenever I talk about using press-on nails, because I agree, they're probably not great for your fingernails, but I also just don't have time to go sit at a nail salon, and sometimes I just want my fingernails to look pretty. So I do use the Impress nails. Here's what they look like. So this is the brand. I usually tend to get the ones that come with glue, because I find that those are a little bit hardier and they work better. And the press-ons, the actual Impress by Kiss, which Kiss is the actual brand name, those tend to get, like, because they're sticky on the bottom, they tend to get gunk underneath of there, and it doesn't make me feel very clean. So I like to use the ones where I apply the glue myself. Just know I'm not advocating for you to use press-on nails if you don't like them. They work well for me and for my lifestyle, and then I just take them off periodically and let my fingernails sort of recover. I'm actually really proud of this little setup though, because I think it's darling and it's very, very useful if you use the press-on nails. So this is the kit that actually, let me just open it up for you. This is the nail kit, which I have sort of MacGyvered here. So I don't want everything to fall out, but I want to show you what I've done here. So there are two things in here that come in this kit. This entire kit comes with scissors, tweezers, which I do not have in here, and nail clippers, which actually makes a lot of sense for the way that I have MacGyvered this, okay? So where the tweezers usually go, I have put the glue that comes with the press-on nails. If you don't use press-on nails, you will notice that they start to come off. Sometimes you'll get one or two that you just didn't do a very good glue job on, and then they will pop off. I like to, when I'm wearing those nails, keep this little setup inside of my purse or in my car, so that when that happens, I can just pop one on really fast. So that's what the glue is in there for. Next, I have what comes in the kit, which is the scissors and the nail clippers, because sometimes you do have to do a little work on your own nails before you put a press-on on. And I took it out when we first got started, but the thing that I had sitting right on top is just the little pack that comes inside of the press-on nails. This contains a cleansing pad to clean your nails before you put fake nails on, and a little press for kind of pushing back your cuticles and things like that. There's also wrapped up, oh yeah, there it is. There's also just a little emery board in there as well, which is super useful. Then lastly, sometimes when press-on nails come off, you lose it. Like, you just don't know where it went. So down in the in the little section where the scissors go, I actually have the extra nails from the kit that I was using last week. I've taken those off because I'm letting my nails sort of recover, but those are all the extra nails. So that way, if I do have a press-on pop off, I can just go through here, find the size that I need, and I have everything right here that I need in order to doctor it up and get that nail back on. I love it. I love it. If you're a press-on nail person, you'll understand. The last way that I'm going to show you today is as a little container for your Airpods and sort of communication on the go. Full disclosure, I don't have my small cable with me here today, so I had to try to pack this 10-foot long one in here. To be honest, if you were going to pack this up, you would probably want to use a much smaller cable than what I have in here. But just know that you can actually get a 10-foot long charging cable in here. So why do I have this in here? Well, I have this packed up, like I said, as my little communication kit. So in here, I have my corded headphones. I like to keep these with me as a backup, just in case my AirPods happen to die while I'm on an important phone call. I can just switch to these really quickly and not have everyone getting feedback from me, like if you're not using your own headphones and microphone. But also in here, I have my AirPods. These are inside of a little case that I got on Amazon, and I love this case so much. It holds, these are my AirPods are missing, so I get to go hunt those down now. But this fits really nicely in there, and then I have a wall mount plus my cable so that if I have an opportunity to charge up my AirPods, especially if I'm traveling and I'm going to be staying in a hotel or something. It's just really nice to have a block and a cable for your phone or for any other appliances that you might want to charge, including your AirPods. So this just makes a really perfect little setup for that. I love that there's just enough space for the AirPod Pros plus the little charger, and then I can get my corded headphones here and the other cord right on top of that. It's a great little setup. It's very convenient. Like I said, toss it in your bag and go. So guys, that's it for today's video. I hope you found it helpful. I know this was a short, fast little one, but sometimes those are the ones that are the most fun to do. We do carry, of course, Welly kit at thesensiblemaama.com. We have loads of different prints of these tins that obviously contain really, really nice bandages and first aid style kits inside of those. So if you want to check those out, they're linked down in the description box below, and anything else that I showed you here today that we do carry in the store will also be linked down there. And I will also have my Amazon list, which is where you can find my AirPod cover if you're looking for something like that. Love ya, mean it always, mwah, and I'll see you in the next one.